Hello, good morning members. I hope things are going well in this video. Welcome to another video with SD, Manu SD Shananda Dash, multi-asset trading and investment specialist. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the commodity market like I do the regular video on commodity market to help out both the rainbow students as well as the CCMT students. CCMT students might be using a different setup, but broadly this will give the idea which side I'm thinking. Those who are not student, याद रखिएगा, kindly do not trade based on others opinion, that is including mine. That is the easiest way to lose all the money. So let's go. First thing, we start with the trading economics. Trading economics, we want to see what kind of key data coming up. So if you are trading international market, largely we'll prefer two-star data. Sometimes we had to look at one-star data as well, but minimum two-star data we will take a look at. So today is Thursday, so we are saying Bank of Japan monetary policy minutes. Your meeting was minutes of the meeting will be released. Not that impactful. Then we have this German data 11:30 consumer confidence could be important for some of the European German stocks, but not that important for in general for global markets, commodities, currencies in general. But euro currency can get influenced by this GFK consumer confidence. Europe, ECB is going to have non-monetary policy counseling meeting. Not that important in terms of trading. The main data that we have today is the GDP, US GDP data that is going to exert its influence, especially on the gold, silver, and the commodity pack, as well as expect the currency market to be rattled a bit by this data. And to add on top of that, what's coming is a lot of Federal Reserve speakers are coming up today. We have Fed Chair Collins, Fed President Collins, then we have Kugler, then we have Fed Chair Powell. That is a very important one. That is a three-star event Putin has. Fed Chair Williams, then we have Barr, then we have Kakari. So a lot of, I think, is it Kashkari or Kakari? I think I'm possibly, yeah. Kashkari. I was right. They have written wrong. It is Neil Kashkari. Economic calendar has written Kahakari. I think this has to be Kashkari, Neil Kashkari, if I'm not wrong. This is the Fed president. So could be he will be speaking. So a lot of Fed speakers are there who are going to influence the currency rate as well as the commodity market. Equities and overall market pressure, I'm not seeing anything of that sort that much. So these are the data. GDP will be a very important. This will set the mood for the evening. So more importantly, you want to look at the reaction to the GDP data after the data is released to understand how the market mood is changing with the data. Those who have learned about the mother probability in my class, you can apply the mother probability after the GDP data to understand what the broad market is doing. Now with that, I'll take a quick look at any important news is coming up or not, like New Zealand dollar. These are China rolls out cash and long holiday, cash aid ahead of long holiday. Gold hold at record level. China stock exchange gain, bond broad rally. Hong Kong equities surge. So a lot of stocks, Chinese stocks are going up. This is positive for base metal. Yesterday when China was falling, that exerted downside pressure on base metals. So overall, no significant news. I'll check quickly through the news section here as well. This is China's march to strong here. These are opinions. So let me look at the top news. China's March, New York Mayor, Bank of Japan policymakers divide future rate hike pace. July minutes has shown Bank of Japan policymakers remains divided. Let's take a quick look. Bank of Japan policymakers divided about what is going to happen with the future rates that the Bank of England minutes have shown. Some of the members are looking to push rates higher. Some are not so eager to push. Let's see how it goes in future. So these are not much data or news is over there. Then we'll go to zinc. And we'll look at the technical side of the game. Technical देखने के लिए मैं SD Rainbow Wave version 1 in my own setup. Invite only SD Rainbow Wave version 1 and SD RSI X I have applied. So in that SD Rainbow Wave version 1, which applies as Rainbow Asset Master, I have selected the commodity setup. And in the commodity setup, I can broadly from the meter see majority of the metals in the daily group is on the upmarch. Crude is not that strong. And we can take a look at the 125-minute short-term swing frame to look at which metals or commodities that we trade frequently, among them which are strong. So gold is the one that is strong. NG is the strong in both 125 in the daily chart. So NG and gold will remain in my special focus. So let's look at the other charts as well. I'm considering more and more considering the volatility that has gone up significantly. So daily chart, aluminium is not working out. The breakout did not hold up, clearly visible from the momentum. We have red caps, that is partial exit. And if I look at 125 minutes chart, I'll be able to see full red candle. So no point remaining in the aluminium that I warned anyway yesterday. Aluminium we can go, but it doesn't look good. Zinc was definitely better. But zinc also is not showing that goodness in the 125 minutes chart, and it's better to stay away rather than going. And the trade that we are thinking about right now is the buy trade. So once the buying comes back in 125 minutes, then only it will be a good time to go long into zinc add-on quantity. And those with the daily chart, best to reduce quantity as 125 struggling and remain with some quantity. Let's see how it goes. Now, once zinc is done, we'll take a quick look at lead. Lead I anyway don't trade much. I don't like lead much. So lead doesn't move oftentimes. Sometimes it does move. But overall, it's a range-ish instrument many of the times. Currently, it is ranging since June. Since June, lead has been broadly in a range. Now, in addition to that, we'll look at gold and silver. Gold, silver, our trades doing awesome. Gold and remain bullish. It's going beautiful. It has at record high in US and international market. In India, it is moving towards record high because our duty cut gave an opportunity, gave a big drop to gold prices, and that was good. We could purchase gold at a lower cost. So overall, background yellow means we can consider exits, but largely not at all thinking about sell trades. We are interested in buying and buying only in gold right now. So gold remains very much bullish. Gold will look at the international chart as well. This is the international chart, XAU USD. And in XAU USD, you can see while in India it is at a resistance, and when you consider this, you don't consider these resistances much because it's international market that matters most. And gold has been very bullish. No exit unless we see some kind of red caps or partial exit only at with the red caps in the daily chart. Gold has been extraordinary well. Don't go by this natural gas big movement. If you contract, these are basically contract change fact that is this much of move. If you adjust the contract by clicking B adjust, then the contract will properly adjust for the expiries. And we have seen the base formation and the rise in natural gas. We remain bullish in natural gas. This up move is no surprise for us. Main resistance area is 252. Further rise in natural gas remains very much a possibility. Now, finally, we'll take a look at the crude oil. Crude oil has been struggling natural because it is not very bullish. Crude oil, I cut my position yesterday. This yellow, when it started showing, that time crude did not fall that much. Background was not red, but the background turned yellow. If I go to say replay, and look from this chart, crude oil signal exit with the background turning yellow. This is the green crude oil. Here the background turned very quickly. Here it showed 0.3, but if I go 0.1 probably, then I will be able to see it. But it was a clear signal from crude oil that the buy trade is not working. And when anything not works, it's not possible that every trade you will do or I will do will be 100% accurate. That is impossible. I don't know how to do it. And the trade that is going to go wrong, the game is like gold is going good, but the trade that is not going good, you have to cut it immediately, ruthlessly, without hesitation. So here a overall picture: gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas, base metals as a pack. Final touch, we are going to take a look at the global picture, means overall commodity picture, that is 24 representative of commodities, S&P GSCI. This is a representative of global commodities, broadly comeback story, within a range, a correction going on, so some portion of the commodity market correcting. Next, we take a look at the base metals or the DBB. Base metals is good. So far given breakout, likely to rise further, at least towards this mountain top. And the one that has been strong, quite strong, is the agriculture. Agriculture has given good return. Now we are not talking about individual. Individual agriculture is possible also to some extent, not every counter. But overall, agriculture has been doing well since our buy trade, and it is going higher. That's good. So overall, I'm good on DBA, agriculture, gold, and natural gas. And where the strugglings are happening is crude oil, base metals to some extent. Now, final touch, let's look at the silver. Silver is also bullish. I'm bullish on silver. I'm placed on silver, but not as much as gold. Gold, I'm more bullish. To be very frank, I'm more bullish than silver. And historically, dekha jaye, silver historically has shown no such action that it acts as a hedge against equity down move. Gold has sometimes acted, sometimes it didn't. So overall, it remains positive in silver. We remain bullish in silver. So at some position, I'll remain long in silver. So that's all, friends. I hope you like this video. Agar aapko pasand aaya, don't forget to put a thumbs up. All the best from my side. And as always, happy trading.